There was a time when air travel wasn't just about getting from point A to point B. It was an experience. People dressed up for flights. Meals were served on real china. And flying felt closer to a luxury cruise in the sky than the cramped, stressful affair many of us know today. The golden age of flying brought with it elegance, comfort, and a few things that now seem almost impossible to imagine. Today, we're looking at 10 things airlines used to do that would never happen today. 1. Gourmet meals on real china. In the 1960s and 70s, flying meant dining on meals that looked like they belonged in a fine restaurant. Passengers were served steak, lobster, and champagne, presented on real china with silver cutlery. Even economy passengers could expect multi-course meals with fresh ingredients. Rising costs and budget airlines eventually turned flying into a no-frills experience, leaving the era of gourmet in-flight dining behind. 2. Piano lounges in the sky. Some wide-body planes in the 70s came equipped with piano bars and lounges. Imagine stepping out of your seat mid-flight to sip a cocktail while someone played a baby grand piano. It was social, glamorous, and completely impractical by today's standards. As airlines looked to pack in more seats and maximize profits, the lounges were quickly replaced with rows of economy seating. 3. Endless legroom. Back then, legroom wasn't a luxury. It was standard. Seats were wide, spacious, and comfortable, giving passengers plenty of space to stretch out. Families could relax. Businessmen could work. And sleeping on a plane was easy. Today, airlines squeeze in as many rows as possible, making those old cabins seem like a dream. 4. Smoking sections on planes. It sounds crazy now, but for decades, smoking was allowed on flights. Many planes had smoking sections that, of course, did little to keep the smoke away from non-smokers. Ashtrays were built into armrests, and cigarette smoke filled the cabin. Concerns about health and safety eventually led to smoking bans in the 1990s, leaving this as one of the most unbelievable airline memories. 5. Unlimited free drinks. In the golden age of flying, alcohol flowed freely. Many airlines offered champagne and cocktails as part of the experience, not just in first class, but in economy too. Flight attendants poured drinks generously, creating a party atmosphere in the skies. Today, most airlines charge for even a small beer, and the idea of unlimited free alcohol seems unthinkable. 6. Flight attendant fashion shows. Airlines once used their flight attendants as fashion icons. Uniforms were stylish, colorful, and even daring, often designed by top fashion houses. Some airlines even staged in-flight fashion shows, where attendants modeled different uniforms down the aisle. The glamour was undeniable, but the shift toward professionalism and equality brought these flashy traditions to an end. 7. Children's play areas on planes. Some jumbo jets of the 1970s came with dedicated play areas for kids. Think padded spaces, toys, and even small climbing areas right on the plane. It was a way to make long flights easier for families. But as airlines began cutting space to fit more seats, the playrooms were the first to go. 8. First-class upstairs lounges. On planes like the Boeing 747, the upstairs cabin was often transformed into a first-class lounge with sofas, cocktail bars, and wide-open space. It was marketed as a room in the sky and became the ultimate symbol of luxury. Over time, airlines realized they could sell more premium tickets by filling the space with extra seats instead of lounges. 9. Real silverware and glassware in economy. Even in coach, passengers were once trusted with real silverware and glass cups. Meals were served with cloth napkins and proper trays that resembled restaurant service. Security concerns and cost-cutting eventually led to the shift toward plastic everything. It's one of those small but telling changes that marks the difference between then and now. 10. Dressing up for flights. Perhaps the biggest change of all. People once dressed to impress when flying. Suits, dresses, polished shoes. Flying was considered special, and everyone treated it that way. Today, comfort has taken over, with sweatpants and hoodies becoming the norm. While it may be more practical, it's hard not to miss the sense of occasion that used to come with air travel. The golden age of flying was filled with glamour, style, and comforts that seem unimaginable today. From piano lounges to endless legroom. Airlines once promised not just transportation, but an experience worth remembering. Which of these airline traditions do you wish would come back? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love this nostalgic trip through the skies, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Rewindly for more journeys into the past.